mother whose autistic son was beaten up while on holiday at Butlins in Bognor Regis says she has launched her own investigation to find the attacker. Alison Attwater says she's been forced to take action because the police have not taken the crime seriously enough. Ben Moore reports.
A mother's crusade to find her son's attacker.
Hate crime against autistic son.
Alison Attwater says online is the only way to catch the man who did this to autistic 18-year-old Thomas.
I needed to do something for the sake of my son. There are some bad people in this world, unfortunately, but when people do something wrong, they will be punished for it.
Last month, the family were enjoying their stay at Butlins in Bognor Regis. One evening, Thomas went to the pub and got chatting to two girls. He says a man turned up, asked him to leave, and then attacked him.
After the attack, I went over into the tent. I cleaned myself up with all the blood that was around my face. Then after that, I didn't really know what to do because I'd never really been in a situation like that.
Thomas was eventually found bloodied, wandering the resort. The family says they weren't happy with the response from staff and the police, so turned to social media to trace the girls Thomas had been with.
People have just been so kind. Everyone's absolutely disgusted with the attack on my son, and it's just been absolutely amazing how people have just, I've shared it with my friends, they've shared it on to their friends, and so on and so on.
Alison's amateur detective work is now paying off. Although the assailant remains at large, Sussex Police says it's followed Alison's lead.
I think we could possibly have pushed further at the time, but Mrs Attwater did do that herself, and now we've taken that on and are making inquiries around the witnesses identified to see if we can identify who the suspect is.
Butlins says at first its staff were not aware Thomas was autistic, and the company is now doing all it can to support the family. Thomas's attacker is described as white, 5'10" with blonde hair, and given Alison's determination, it may not be long before the World Wide Web closes in on him.
I'm not closing this down until we get some result from it. Yeah, and I think the public will probably agree with me there that we want to see justice done.
Ben Moore, BBC South Today.